Welcome back, everybody, to the Cleveland Cavaliers MyLeague here on NBA2K21. Today, we actually get to start the nitty-gritty part of the series. I know it was a little bit longer than I would have hoped for, but the offseason is officially complete, and we are now actually watching some friggin' basketball games. So I hope you all are excited for that. Obviously, the roster looks a little bit different coming off an off-season. With our 5th overall pick, we drafted Obi Toppin out of Dayton, and in free agency, we signed Josh Jackson along with Jakar Sampson and Kadeem Allen. So not a super crazy offseason, especially free agency-wise. We were not aggressive making big trades or anything. Kevin Love is still here. Andre Drummond accepted his player option. So for the most part, the team looks the same other than those additions. Obviously, Obi Toppin is going to be a big get, but right now he will come off our bench as like a spark plug scorer, but I do think eventually he will be the long-term replacement at power forward for Kevin Love. So here's the starting lineup. Garland, Sexton, Porter, Love, and Drummond. I was debating who to start at small forward between Cedi Osman and Kevin Porter Jr. But right now we're going with Porter, but I do plan on switching off between both of them. Also, Dylan Windler will be starting the season in the G League. I do plan on giving him NBA minutes this season. However, for right now, he will be starting in the G League because he's not going to really get too much early playing time in the NBA, and I want him to get some experience. Today's opponent is the Orlando Magic. They just lost in the first round last year against the Milwaukee Bucks. They added Cole Anthony through the draft, but other than that, no big free agent signings. They did get a few players like Furkan Korkmaz, Myers Leonard. I think they signed someone else too. But all around, a pretty quiet offseason for Orlando. They didn't tear it down, nor are they really going all in. They still have their core of guys like Vucevic, Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier. All of them are still here. Jonathan Isaac as well. So for the most part, the Magic are a pretty similar team. So I do think it should be a fun game. As we've got some opening day basketball, the Cleveland Cavaliers kick off their 2020-2021 season against the Orlando Magic, home of the bubble. However, we got a packed house. I guess the pandemic is done and fans are in the seats. Darius Garland, Colin Sexton, Kevin Porter Jr., Kevin Love, and Andre Drummond is the starting lineup for your Cleveland Cavaliers. Meanwhile, for the Magic, it'll be Markelle Fultz, Evan Fournier, Jonathan Isaac, Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Vucevic. So here we go. Opening day basketball is underway. Darius Garland with it. Quick pass for Colin Sexton. Welcome to the new season. Sexton opens us up with a quick three. Aaron Gordon now with the jump shot. No good. Cleveland leads it 5-2, by the way. Drummond with the rebound as Kevin Love now with it. Deep two. He connects. Kevin Love with his first basket of the year. 7-2. Cleveland looking good early as Nikola Vucevic, one of the better offensive centers in the NBA, is blocked. Andre Drummond says, "Get that out of here." Over to Colin Sexton inside for the layup. It is good. And the Cavs now lead it 9-2. Good start for Cleveland, who's expected to be a rebuilding team again this year. But hey, they're looking good, especially on the offensive end of the floor, as Vucevic makes the layup. And then Aaron Gordon catching the lob as it is now 6-9. Nice. Magic with it as Evan Fournier for three, and within about a minute, the Cavs' 7-point lead has evaporated. 11-9 now, Cleveland up. Jonathan Isaac trying to drive by KPJ, and the layup is good. 15-11 Magic lead now. Colin Sexton with it, third-year guard out of Alabama. To Osman, over to the rookie out of Dayton, Obi Toppin, and his first NBA shot is not a particularly good one. Mo Bamba with an incredible block. Cavs on the ensuing inbound will get it to Colin Sexton, who is wide open for three. 8 points here. Quick offensive start for Sexton. As here's Michael Carter-Williams for three. 22-16. Good defense by the Cavs. That was Sexton with the rebound. He's looked good so far today. Over to Obi Toppin. Toppin from deep. No good. But Sexton with the offensive rebound and the putback as Colin Sexton continues to carry this offense early. Josh Jackson loses it. Michael Carter-Williams with the steal. Taking it coast to coast on the fast break. He gets the dunk. 20-26 now. Nice long two, from Berea. As we near the end of the first quarter, Obi Toppin trying to beat the buzzer. He's unsuccessful, and that'll do it through one. Magic lead it 28-20. Quarter number 2 underway. Quick start for the Magic as Jonathan Isaac connects from deep. 22-33. Cedi Osman saying, what you can do, I can do better. That one, however, was a long 2, so I kind of just contradicted myself. 35-22 now. Evan Fournier, the Frenchman, going inside with the floater. Sweet touch inside as it's now 22-37. There's Darius Garland from deep, the second-year guard out of Vanderbilt. And now Markelle Fultz with the slam. Tagged as a bust earlier in his career at the Sixers, but has quickly rejuvenated himself with the Magic. 27-39. There's Kevin Porter Jr. with the layup. 10-point Magic lead. Good defense by Garland, but Fultz makes the layup anyway. 29-41. There's Andre Drummond with the dunk. Drummond is an unrestricted free agent this summer. Curious to see what the Cavs do with him long term. As Kevin Porter Jr. with it, trying to drive past the defender inside for Love to Garland, trying to beat the shot clock, and he does. Darius Garland from deep. I'm very intrigued to see the fit between him and Colin Sexton this year. I want to see if it works or if the Cavs are going to have to trade one of those two, as third time is not the charm. Orlando misses 3 buckets inside. Aaron Gordon was blocked on the second shot by Drummond, and Colin Sexton now connects from deep. Cavs down by 6. They're looking good. However, Terrence Ross immediately answers back in the corner with a quick 3. 41-50. Here's Andre Drummond. Nice layup. Drummond looking good here in the season opener, as it is 43-50. Darius Garland with it. Passing it out for Obi Toppin from deep. Welcome to the NBA, rookie. Obi Toppin with his first shot, and it's a pretty big one, as J.J. Barea is going to be blocked with about 30 seconds to go in the half. Larry Nance would be blocked on the ensuing possession. We've got a block party, ladies and gentlemen. Mo Bamba with the play. 48-50. Quick bucket from J.J. Barea, the longtime Maverick, to make it a 4-point game. Darius Garland now with it, trying to beat the buzzer. And, I mean, he is successful in getting it before the shot clock hit 0. However, his shot would be no good, and that'll do it for the first half of basketball. Orlando Magic lead it here, 48-52. Garland nearly with a double-double. He has 10 points and 8 assists. Garland is obviously known as a score-first guard, along with Sexton, both of whom are pretty ball-dominant. Obviously, that's where the fit is questioned. But if Garland's going to be passing it like this, but I think a fit between them can work, as the Magic once again unsuccessful inside. Gordon with the block, and Kevin Porter Jr. going upstairs where Grandma hides the cookies. Emphatic, powerful dunk from Porter, as it is now 52-54. Evan Fournier with it inside. That's an and one. Drummond with the foul. I've got to say, the Cavs' interior defense has been a lot better with Andre Drummond in the game. However, that time they weren't so successful, as Fultz is blocked by Love. He would get it back and put it in. The Cavs are blocking a ton of shots early in this game, for what it's worth, as Fultz inside for Nikola Vucevic, the Serbian native, with the play. 56-61. There's Cedi Osman with the steal, trying to go off the glass. And, I mean, he's going to lay it in, but okay, style points included. 63 apiece now. Darius Garland. He's going to pass it out for Obi Toppin, who gets the 3. I think he was planning on having Obi Toppin drive in for a lob, but hey, I guess that works too. 66-63. There's Garland with the steal. Now he gets his chance to lob it up for the rookie, Obi Toppin, with the dunk. Toppin had a lot of highlight-esque dunks at Dayton this year, and he was arguably the best player in college basketball, for what it's worth. As there is Barea for 3. Michael Carter-Williams ensuing possession, trying to tie the game. He is unsuccessful with about a minute and a half to go in the quarter. As Colin Sexton inside for Obi Toppin, who's really starting to get into a groove. Slow start for Obi, but he's looked really good here in the third quarter. As the Magic will get a quick bucket, 75-74. Cavs going to try to beat the buzzer. It's Toppin from 3, and he is no good. That'll do it for 3 quarters, and your Cleveland Cavaliers lead it 75-74. 3 down, 1 to go. This is anybody's ball game. Quarter number 4 underway. Here's Vucevic with a stylish layup inside. He's going to get the bucket to go in. Vucevic again with a nice layup. He's showing that he is the best basketball player on this team. Another bucket for Nikola Vucevic, as it is now 81-80. Barea with the floater. It's good, and the Magic now lead it. Cavs quickly back up, 85-84. Magic take it right back with a floater from Fultz. It is back and forth in this game, as you can see. 85-86. Drummond now for the lead. He gets it as the Cavs are trying to get some extra breathing room, and that might help. Kevin Porter Jr. with the slam. He, just like Obi Toppin, had a slow first half, but has really played a lot better as the game has gone along. 89-88. Jonathan Isaac for the lead with 3.5 to go. Nice bucket for the fourth-year pro out of Florida State. 89-92. Passes tipped. Love does get it, and he makes the layup. Now we got about a minute and a half to play. Magic up by 1. Cavs playing hot potato here as they get the possession. Sexton over to Kevin Porter Jr. Fadeaway long 2 is good, and Porter will put the Cavs up by 1. 95-94, Markelle Fultz trying to quickly regain the lead. He's no good, but Nikola Vucevic with the powerful dunk. 95-96, Ross loses it. Porter over to Colin Sexton. He gets it to Andre Drummond. Drummond's pass is nearly stolen over to Sexton, to Kevin Porter Jr., who connects from deep. And the Cleveland Cavaliers will take a 2-point lead. Look at the shot again from Kevin Porter Jr. 98-96. Magic need a quick basket, and they get just that. Vucevic ties it up at 98. As Garland inside for a wide-open Andre Drummond. He gets the layup. Cavs up by 2. 100-98. Magic need a bucket here, or else they are in trouble. Vucevic again with the slam, and we are down to 24.2 seconds. The Cavs are going to hold it and try to go for the buzzer beater. This is game 1 of the season. We might have ourselves a game winner. Garland gets it! Darius Garland, the game winner potentially. Fultz heaves it up from full court. It's no good. And the Cleveland Cavaliers win one hell of a game to open up the season. 102-100, led by a game winner from Darius Garland. This was an exciting game from beginning to end. I think the Cavs were down by 13 at one point in the second quarter. Nice comeback and route to victory. For the Magic, Vucevic led the way with 24. It felt like he had more. Barea, Isaac, Fultz, and Fournier all in the double figures. For the Cavs, nobody scored over 20, as there wasn't an alpha dog in this game, but everybody ate. Drummond with 18, 9, and 5 blocks. Sexton with 17, KPJ with 17, Darius Garland with 16 points, 15 assists, including the game winner. Obi Toppin with 11, Love with 10, and the bench guys did their thing. So it's good to see everybody playing well. Although nobody had a crazy game, everybody performed well. So I think that's good. So usually we would do some simming. However, I do want to play the home opener, which is the next game. And I don't plan on simming after this game because I'm still finalizing the rosters with all of the rookies, which is probably going to be done by the start of next episode. So here we go. Home opener here in Cleveland, Ohio, at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, as the 1-0 Indiana Pacers take on the 1-1 Cleveland Cavaliers. Same starting lineup in this one for the Cavs: Garland, Sexton, Porter, Love, and Drummond. Meanwhile, the Indiana Pacers will be going with Malcolm Brogdon, Victor Oladipo, TJ Warren, Domantas Sabonis, and Miles Turner at the center spot. So let's get this game underway. Cavs on the quick, fast break as Sexton lobs it up for Kevin Porter Jr., who makes the layup. 2-0. Drummond with the block. He gets another block. Andre Drummond had 3 blocks in the first minute of this game, and Colin Sexton will go on the transition mission to get the dunk. 4-0. Fadeaway bomb from the Pacers is no good, but luckily for them, Oladipo was at the right place at the right time. 62 Pacers lead. Miles Turner with it, trying to go inside as Turner trying to beat the shot clock, and he is denied. Block number 4 for Andre Drummond. This game just started. Porter to Sexton in the corner for 3. And just like last game, the Cavs start off with a 9-2 lead. Now it's 13-6. Malcolm Brogdon with the and 1. That's Garland called for the foul. 13-8. Toppin with it. He's going to get it over to Colin Sexton, who will make the layup. Sexton has been very good in both first quarters so far, I've got to say. This time he assists it for Toppin, who makes the layup. 23-12. Cavs up big as the Pacers just choose to leave Colin Sexton unguarded for whatever reason. He gets the 3. However, the Pacers say, well, you can do, I can do better, getting the long 2. 14-26. They're going to leave another man open. This time it's Larry Nance. The weatherman predicted heavy rain, and the Cavs offense cannot miss. Pacers trying to get into a groove as T.J. McConnell gets the three. 21-33 late in the first quarter. Warren inside as T.J. Warren does nothing but gets buckets. 23-33. Sexton trying to beat the buzzer. He is unsuccessful. Still a very good first quarter for Sexton. He finished with 14 points in this frame alone. Cavs up 33-23. A lot of offense through one. On to the second quarter. First play is intercepted by McDermott. Here goes Oladipo inside for Aaron Holiday, who's no good. However, Noah Vonleh is there, and he gets blocked by Drummond. Let's just say it's fly season, and Andre Drummond got his fly swatter. And then Drummond going coast to coast with the slam. Indiana wants nothing to do with the beast right now, as Andre Drummond has been an animal here in the first half. 23-35 as Aaron Holiday heaves up a prayer with 14 seconds left on the shot clock, and he makes it, so I guess it works. 26-35, Drummond with the short shot, as Andre Drummond has been incredible here in this first half. 26-37, here's Victor Oladipo for three. He's starting to heat up. Expect to hear that name a lot more here in this first half, as it's 29-41. Oladipo getting mean with the screen, and he is unfazed by the big fella. Getting the layup to go in. 31-43 now. Brogdon with it. He will get it to Oladipo. Tight defense by Kevin Porter Jr., but the three will fall in anyways. 36-43 now, as the pass is deflected by Garland. However, it's in the hands of Miles Turner, who makes the layup. Pacers are only down by 5. They have played quite well here in this second quarter, I've got to say. Looks like it's going to be a competitive game, which it did not appear to look like that in the first quarter. As Cleveland with it. Porter connects with Kevin Love. Kalo for three. As it is now 38-46. Oladipo guarded by Kevin Porter Jr. And he got Porter sleeping. Might have did some damage to his ankles there. As Victor, again, following possession. He knew that three was in. Garland would get a quick three for the Cavs. As we've just got a barrage of the lawn ball today. Nobody could miss. 50-55. Here's Porter going inside. Kevin Porter Jr. You might as well call him Father Kevin, because he just baptized those fools. What a dunk by KPJ. 52-57 at the buzzer. Colin Sexton connects, and the Cleveland Cavaliers lead at 59-52. The Cavs' offense has looked incredible today, and Indiana's offense really could not miss in that second quarter. Victor Oladipo looks like a man amongst boys on that end of the floor. Oladipo already has 22 points on this one. Meanwhile, for the Cavs, Sexton leads the way with 16 and 5. Cleveland has 6 blocks, by the way. That is kind of a lot, and Andre Drummond has either all 6 of them, or he has at least 5. He has been a machine in this first half. As let's go to the second frame, 56-61. There is Kevin Porter Jr. with the layup. Nice bucket right there. 56-64. Brogdon now from deep as he gets the long 2 to go in. The long-time Milwaukee Buck. 58-66. Brogdon inside. He's going to get it to the open T.J. Warren. Foul on Brogdon, but it's a loose ball foul, so the bucket will count. 61-66. Sexton trying to go inside as the Cavs are going to pass it around. Garland for 3. Cavs have that very nice 69-point total. Now they're at 71. As look at that, Lamb is fouled by Sexton. It didn't even look like Sexton touched him, to be honest. Jeremy Lamb would make 2 of 3s on the ensuing possession. Sexton would make the layup. Dante Exum now with a tight layup. Exum's been quiet so far through 2 games for the most part. 70-75. Dougie McBuckets with the fadeaway. Pacers only down by 3. They've done a great job of staying competitive with Cleveland in this one, as Colin Sexton makes the layup, 76-79. Sexton over to Garland. He gets it to Obi Toppin, who's no good. However, Larry Nance puts it back. Larry Nance has looked really good in this third quarter, I've got to say. 81-82. Now here's Toppin for the layup. It's good. Cavs up by 3. However, the Pacers would make a quick bucket nearing the end of the third quarter, as Cleveland's going to try to get a quick shot off. Garland is in time, and it rims out. That'll do it for the third quarter. The Pacers continue to make this game closer. Cavs still up by 1, as it is 86-85. Let's go to the final three now. Indiana starts on offense. Aaron Holiday at the rim, no good. Nice defense from Porter. Cavs running the fast break. Garland with the lob for Obi Toppin. Toppin's gotten a pair of lobs so far in his NBA career, as he hasn't been perfect, but he's looked impressive, I've got to say. Here's Domantas Sabonis with the layup. Indiana's up by 1 now. I believe this is the first time the Pacers are up today, as Oladipo now gets the 3. 92-90. Pacers up. This time it's Warren from deep, and Indiana just cannot miss the lawn ball right now. It's unbelievable. 99-92. Kevin Porter Jr. going to try to make this game closer, and he is successful as the 3 goes in. 103-97. There's Brogdon inside for the layup. Nice defense by Garland, but the shot is still good. 105-97. Garland with the assist for Kevin Love, who makes the play. 105-99. Good defense by Love. Here comes the Cavs as it's Colin Sexton with the slam, and Cleveland is down by 7 with a little bit over 2 minutes to play. As here's Larry Nance. We know he can throw it down. That was pretty nice. Larry Nance Jr. was in the slam dunk contest. His father, Larry Nance Sr., was also in the dunk contest at one point. As Oladipo gets yet another 3 to go in. He has not missed from triple today. 111-105. Late in this one. Love with the dunk. Cavs aren't out of it, but they've got to get a stop. And when the ball's in the hands of Oladipo, stops are not likely as he gets a mid-ranger to go. 103-107. There's Love with the dunk. Kevin Love has looked very good in this fourth quarter offensively, as it is 103-109. Nice defense by Nance. Oladipo misses the layup. Here's Kevin Porter Jr. on the fast break with the reverse layup. Cavs only down by 2. This is a ball game. Who knows? Maybe we'll see another game winner. As here's Domantas Sabonis, guarded by Kevin Love, the first-time All-Star, gets to go in with 20 seconds on the dot. So Cleveland's got to get a bucket here. They need a quick basket, as Colin Sexton, trying to roll to the rim, gets it to Love for Andre Drummond, who is no good. Love nearly gets the board, however, the Pacers do instead, as it's in the hands of Brogdon, who is fouled. He will make both free throws, so Cleveland needs a quick bucket. Garland is blocked by Malcolm Brogdon. Turner would be fouled. He'd make both, and now the Cavs are going to heave up a long ball from Sexton. Not that it matters. It almost goes in. And the Indiana Pacers get a nice fourth quarter comeback. They win it. 119-111. This game was all about offense. Cleveland's offense looked good, but the Pacers' offense was just a little bit better, especially down the stretch. Indy outscored them by 9 in the fourth. Love with 23, Sexton with 22, Porter, Nance, and Drummond in the double figures. Garland with 27 assists through 2 games. Maybe he's more of a playmaker than we expected through his rookie year. Meanwhile, for the Pacers, Victor Oladipo had 39 points. He went 7 for 7 from deep, and it's going to be hard to beat an opposing team when they go 12 for 14 from 3. So that'll end the episode. We're going to do some simming in the next one. Got a couple games planned as well to watch. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm out. Deuces.